Hi, I'm your SSOE2 guru. My name is Aaron, and today we're on a mission to find out how our teachers are using the SSOE2 services as well as the devices in their classroom to make it more interesting, enriching, and awesome. So check it out. Uncle, what are you doing?
I am preparing for a lesson that I'm going to teach perspective, so I'm trying to visualize how I'm going to do it in class.
Oh, what lesson is this about?
This lesson I'm teaching how to use perspective to draw shapes so that they turn the shapes into a three-dimensional form. Yes.
And how do you do this in the past without the 2-in-1 or for the SSOE2?
Okay, so I'm using the sketchpad. Prior to the sketchpad, I've always been using this to draw and demonstrate for the students. Okay. Yeah, so with this, it's very comfortable, very convenient for me to illustrate what I need to show the students while facing the students.
Just one question, how do you actually find out about this sketchpad app actually?
Oh, this one, I went for this SSOE2 user experience course where I learned about this. So I tried using this for my first class and it worked.
You find this useful actually?
Yes, I find this very useful because it helps a lot with the classroom management. I can see my students while I'm doing this rather than my back faced against them.
So classroom management.
Yes.
So great to know you actually pick up some useful tips from this workshop as well. Hi, Mr. Elfie.
Hey,
what are you doing?
Oh, I'm teaching essay writing skills actually.
Okay.
Maybe I show you what I'm doing right now.
Sure.
So in the Google Classroom, right? I've given them some work, and then I'm getting them to annotate some of their stands later on in groups.
Oh, okay. So the iPads actually come into play as well, because I see usually in the traditional teaching we don't really see iPads in essay writing, at least in my time.
Yes.
So how does the iPads and this Google Classroom, as well as I understand Apple Classroom, help you in the teaching and learning process for the students?
Yeah. So what I do is actually I give them the work already in the Google Classroom, and I retrieve some of their students' work, and then I give them on Google Doc to get them to annotate and highlight certain parts of the stand that I think need to be worked on. So it's really helpful for me to check on their performance, especially in class. The Apple Classroom is actually an awesome tool for classroom management device. It's from my iPad, I can actually assess their work and actually project what they are doing actually. I can also lock their devices if they are not behaving.
Okay. And basically, I mean, the whole classroom setup is very different from the conventional classroom. So maybe you can tell us a bit more. Would you ever go back to a traditional classroom, or would you prefer a technology-enabled classroom like this?
It's very hard for me to go back to a traditional setup because I think I do a lot of group work at the JC level. To get them to groups is so easy using these chairs. I can move them into groups in 4s and 5s and even move it back to a seminar style and then move that back into smaller groups. In a traditional setup, it will take me forever and the noise from the chairs will be quite annoying for some teachers.
I see. All right, awesome. Looking forward to see what else, in lesson ideas you can come up with the setup.
Sure.
All right.
So you see how they move very slowly as we used to walk.
Oh, that's a good pass. Oh,
what are you all doing?
I'm sharing with my colleague the post-game analysis of my lesson just now.
Right. Okay. So maybe Miss Yo, maybe you can tell us a bit more about what this lesson is about and how ICT has been used.
Oh, so basically the students video each other playing, and then they will be able to peer critique through the video, review, reflect on their own performances, and hopefully they will be able to improve on their gameplay, game strategies, and prepare them for competition.
Ah, okay. I see there's also this EPL style of analysis that's going on in this video and this app. So how does it work actually?
Yeah, so this like you mentioned, this EPL analysis actually increases engagement of the students.
Okay.
So previously, how I used to teach them, for example, where to run into open space, I will used to freeze the game, and then I will tell them where to run to. So that creates a lot of disruption in the game. Right now, what we'll do is we get the student to video it, and then post-game we will analyze some of the good runs that they made or some of the things that they could have done better. So it creates a higher engagement during these lessons.
I see. And I also noticed that this is actually using wireless projection, so you're actually casting wirelessly to the projector. So how does this actually add value to your teaching and learning in your classroom time as well?
So the iPad keeps me very mobile. I'm able to give feedback to any students around the court. So I'm able to also take from different angles, and from wherever I am in the hall, I'm able to project at the big screen. So every student will be able to see some of the good plays and some of the feedback that I can give to students. And other students are also able to give feedback on the students who are playing.
I see. Hi, Miss Lam. What are you doing?
Annotating for my lesson. So this lesson is about how to craft a stand and also like how to arrange your paragraphs in an essay.
I see. So how does this annotation help you or help the students understand the lesson better?
So when I annotate a sample paragraph, the students will be able to tell which portions they need to pay attention to in order to highlight or emulate that in their own essays.
I see. And I also see that the students are doing some collaborative work online. How does this work actually?
So usually they will submit their work online and then I will gather some of the better responses or the responses that have some common errors and then I'll put them all on a Google document and then from there we can quickly go through a lot of the answers as compared to maybe using pen and paper.
So awesome. Let's pause for the camera. Right, thank you for joining us on this SSOE2 journey whereby we have showcased some of our teachers in schools who have used the SSOE2 services as well as the devices to enhance their classroom teaching and learning. If you or any of your colleagues have any other innovative ideas they would like to share with us, please feel free to write to this email to let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next episode of The Aaron Show.